Hey, Shad.
What you doing?
Learning bending, fire bending.
Bending?
Yeah.
That's a great idea. I've been wanting to do that for ages. But no, not fire bending. Water bending smashes fire bending.
Fire makes steam with water.
You put fire out with water.
Actually, the heat will boil the water.
No, all right, we're gonna need to test this so we can test. All right, fire, water, earth, air. Where are we gonna find like a short, bald guy with an arrow?
Tyrants, why did you say you wanted a blue pen?
That is a perfect idea.
No.
We're what you call professionals.
Greetings, I'm Shad. And do you like my new pauldrons there, Tyrant?
Nobody cares, Shad. Today we're going to be taking a look at some Avatar stuff, and this is in light of the recent Netflix show that is dropping probably literally when this comes out.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet, but I'm a fan of the cartoon, and in spirit of celebration of Avatar, we need to find out which bending method is the most powerful.
Yes, and so we've come up with some good analogues for each of the bending styles. Some of them we will have to blur, some of them will be dangerous, but hopefully we can get a good baseline of which one is the most effective.
We're going to try and test each specific element. Now, we can't do this fully scientifically, all right? So they're more I don't know, spiritually examples, analogs. That can give us a baseline, and then we can add our own theory and speculation on top of that. What do you guys think, though? Which bending thing will be the most deadly?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, the problem is, we're going to get into the caveats already. The problem is that it's kind of based on what we came up for each test.
I know, and there are caveats, because with the bending thing, it actually can be dependent on how powerful the individual bender is. Some people can bend larger elements versus smaller and everything.
It absolutely is, and also how maniacal the bender is, because you know airbenders can suck the wind out of your lungs.
And
water
bending and blood.
Exactly.
There's some crazy applications.
So we'll have to be a little more normal in our tests today.
The base elements like fire,
compared,
water.
I'm right.
When do we do normal?
We do kind of normal.
Okay, so shooting fire, shooting water, shooting earth, shooting air.
Yep.
At a target.
You never really shoot earth, do you? You kind of just...
They pick it up and then they shoot it.
All right.
Okay. And we're gonna test it out, see how much damage we can do, and then talk about it. Let's get started. Oh, look at Boromir. He looks awful.
He does, but he's probably going to get a little worse now, because guess which element we're going to do?
Fire. All right.
Now, I just want to say, I would be a firebender if I was
Yeah, I can see you as a firebender. Today, right now, we are going to be doing firebending on Boromir.
Mainly, we want to test the damage on the ribs that we have here. And Boromir's already looking melted, so that's appropriate.
But with this here is a rack of ribs. We're going to try our fire on this, and then we'll see what the damage is, see how much singeing we get. We're not going to eat it, sadly, because
we're probably going to have to put it out.
Okay, so that's what we're going to do. By the way, before anyone's, we're being safe. We got what we got, we
got triple sets of fire safety around here.
Fire extinguishers, fire blankets, water, everything is good. We're very safe about this. We're also in a very dirt-rich area rather than the grass. We can't actually show you guys I'm not going to call it a flame, that word. I'm going to call it a flame dispenser.
Flame dispenser.
For YouTube.
You can't see what it is, though.
We can't show it to you.
Or how it was made.
An Elon Musk handheld device.
Let's go. Let's get started.
Let's do it. Get it.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Do it. All right, that was scary.
Yeah, for Boromir specifically, like that was fire.
Yeah, and
That was fire.
And also, I saved Nate's life. I did. I saved your life. So Nate got set on fire, and I came in
The fire was crawling.
heroically. I put him out. But if you want to see that footage of me saving Nate's life and Nate getting set on fire,
I was actually on fire, but it was only a little fire, and I had it under control.
yeah, you needed
before I
saving,
got,
Nate.
Before I got a face full of fire extinguisher.
Look, shame on me for having reflexes that, oh, someone's on fire, put them out. So if you want to see that is exclusive content for our supporters. We thank you everyone who's supporting us. And all you have to do is join up for channel memberships on YouTube or Patreon, Player or Subscribe Star, $1 to $5 a month. It helps us out more than we can express. We need your support to keep doing this. And ad revenue's just been going down. So
And I got to admit, it's good content. Like, that was a funny clip. As much as it happened to me, it was a funny clip.
gold. So it's all there. Heaps of exclusive videos, not just this crazy one.
Oh, we do more crazy
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, like one of my favorite, hitting each other with lightsabers, see how hard they hurt.
Oh, yeah. I still got bruises.
That was so good. It's all there. Become a supporter. You get that exclusive content, and of course, you help us continue making the content. Thank you, everyone who's doing it. All right, let's take a look at.
You don't want to look at.
Yeah, we need to see the damage.
You don't want to see the damage.
Ooh, okay, so we see some charring. It's not deep burning.
I know, but you know, it's fire licked him until it's.
I think this is around the wrong way.
Oh yeah. That's.
Okay, that's a little bit better. So, this is the thing, right? If we didn't have fire extinguishers and stuff, just would have kept burning.
Kept burning.
And that's the big holy crap thing about firebending, I reckon. Like, if you set someone on fire, it's game over. It doesn't matter, they can still move around a bit. If they are on fire, it's won. There's no contest then.
All right, should we move on to the next element?
All right, what should we do next? Water or rock?
Let's leave rock for last, because I feel like it's going to be the most dangerous. Stop doing that. Let's move on to water, because everybody likes water.
I agree, we should.
And it's
Yeah.
hot, and so a bit of water, might help me.
Good.
And then we can do air. We need the airbender. You're the last one. Hey, water bending, baby.
Rightio.
Predictions for this?
You're going to give him a nice wash?
Yeah, you'll probably get the dirt off the Fred Flintstone bow tie.
I think it's going to be both useless and devastating, depending on range.
True, but if we had a proper water gun, that stuff can cut through concrete. That
I guess,
can
yeah.
knock it off in one go.
We're limited with resources,
Yeah.
and let's do it. Let's find out.
It's fun.
It is fun. Oh wait! That's ripping up some of the meat.
Yeah, all right. Step back for a sec.
Okay.
Step back for a sec. But it's super close.
Are we getting? Okay, yeah, kind of what I predicted. Both underwhelming and devastating. Yeah, depending how close you get.
Yeah. And as I was saying, there are industrial machines that will slice concrete like nothing, like butter.
Slice metal.
Yes,
So
exactly.
it depends on how focused you can make it and how the pressure as well.
There's also, when you add a medium into the water, that also can help it cut as well. This is just water by itself.
Yeah, but look at the damage it can do to flesh. That would be so painful. So, depending on the strength of the airbender, water can be devastating.
Yes, the strength of the water bender.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Too.
Would
We knew what you meant. We knew what you meant.
Would it cancel out fire completely?
No.
I think it would.
No, because
You're making fire from nothing, so it's not like you're using water like you normally would,
Yeah.
and using it to extinguish a fire.
what if you ignite the air in your lungs, in their lungs? They would explode.
What if you explode the water in their body?
Yeah.
You have to be a bloodbender to do that, I think.
Well, what if you just like bend them up, down,
All
left, right?
All right, let us know in the comments who is correct. Why don't we move on to the next element? Earth! This one is very special.
Why is it special?
Because I've made a lot of contraptions in my life.
You have.
A lot of very dangerous ones.
You have.
I'm just really good at it. I have a knack for it, I would say.
And this one is particularly dangerous.
Well, this one isn't even its full strength.
Yeah.
If we did a dedicated video, come on, we'll show you guys. Come on. If we did a dedicated video on a giant slingshot, Chad, we could make this 3, 4, 5. It's literally limitless. How much more powerful we could make this contraption here. Now, you're probably seeing a little red thing. What I'll do is we'll get a full shot for you. This here is our slingshot. Do you like
Earthbend,
that?
go!
Do you like it?
Yeah, and ready? Do the... Wah, yeah.
Just like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some rocks in here and wear a HEMA mask, 100%.
Do you remember that meme, that lady?
Yeah, the watermelon clip.
HEMA mask.
Protection.
This one is dangerous.
Don't do this. Don't do anything we're doing at home. Seriously. Okay, so we're going to start with some size of a coconut. That'll give us a bit of feedback on the damage of that versus what we hit there. If
I hit it.
If we manage to hit it. So we'll see. There goes the coconut.
This is Shad's idea, not mine.
Brick's the way to go. You're hitting the...
That's why aim is very difficult.
Yes.
I'm aiming dead center and it's just...
But you're hitting the target back there.
Yeah.
And they still have some heat on them when they reach the target.
And you see what I mean by, like, if we up the ante of this and did a dedicated video? Let us know in the comments if you want that. We can do that. We can do that.
What do they want us to, like, destroy? Oh, medieval shields. Could a medieval shield block one of these?
No, it couldn't. Did I hit it?
You hit it. Yeah. That's a broken rib.
Good, Nathan?
Oh, ho, ho.
Do you reckon I can hit it with the brick?
Yeah.
Let's do it with the brick.
Now that's the shot.
Oh, okay, so I don't think I got this, however.
Oh, you cracked Boromir open again.
Just after we fixed it.
I think you hit the ribs.
You think?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he did.
Okay, maybe
but
not.
He hit the silicone hard enough to just tear it clean.
Okay, I have a bit of a confession. I was dubious that the slingshot would be able to hurl rocks harder than we could throw them. I was wrong.
Yeah,
it can.
I thought it would break some ribs. I didn't expect it to tear a hole in Boromir that would have just ripped your pectoral muscle off and smashed. I reckon that would have cracked your
It was more powerful than I was expecting.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as powerful as we could make it, or earthbenders could throw, I reckon.
Yeah.
And so I think this is giving us an indication of how devastating just throwing rocks at people are with some heft. People have been doing it for thousands of years.
David and Goliath.
Yes.
People don't understand that, you know, it wasn't Goliath who was the one who was...
Well, the issue with it is like the size of the rock makes it more prohibitive to hurl.
Right, but in regards of like sharp weapons as well, you'd say that, you know, a 90-degree corner is pretty blunt. And that is two 90-degree corners that just tore through it like a katana.
Yeah, and earthbending can lift some pretty heavy stuff and hurl at people, where we've had to use trebuchets to even throw rocks around that big.
You need rocks to throw the rocks.
Earthbending, I mean, all right, that's crazy tough.
All right, what about airbending?
Airbending.
Airbending. Do we know any airbenders?
Yeah, I think we do.
Why don't you have a pen? pointless. You look like a pug.
Hey, you're following Shad. What are you doing?
Ew, hold this. Ew, ew, ew.
So airbending's a little hard to test. But look, they're all dead anyway, so, and we can't even find our airbender. Okay, so like airbending
Could work.
Yeah,
Airbending could absolutely work if we had different equipment. So for example, the pressure gun that we had, if that was just air and you up the power and you could change the direction of air and make little spheres and
This is my thing. Okay, yes, high pressured air can be, you know, do some damage, right? But if you put any other one of the elements at the same speed, they're going to be way more deadly because they've got actual mass hitting something. And so in terms of the most deadly airbending power, deadly bending power, I think air is actually one of the lowest.
I would actually say
It's
that
useful.
it could be.
You can jump and there's acrobatics. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was going to say it could. I reckon it could theoretically be one of the most powerful because air is the medium that everything else travels through. So you have a chance of controlling the fire and controlling the rock that is coming at your face because you know.
If you could suck lower the air pressure around someone and knock them out, but they could still keep going.
You can do that. You can literally suck the air out of people's lungs, just like blood bending.
But
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, let's get back to the tests rather than
That's
the war.
What do you think was the most deadly test that we were able to pull off? This is hard to
Rock.
determine. Rock?
Yeah,
Rock.
because as amazing
Instant death?
as amazing as fire is,
I love fire.
yeah, it's very hard to really get controlled and a whole heap of other things. Whereas anyone can pick up a rock.
Well,
anyone can make a
You
sling.
get hit with one of those rocks, it's instant death.
Oh,
Fire,
maybe not instant.
you engulf someone in fire, look, they're done, but it's not instant. It's very painful and scary.
I wouldn't say that getting hit with one of those rocks is instant death. In the head, maybe, but anywhere else in the body, it is still death. But it's not instant death.
Water?
And is that worse?
Water, you could like cut people in half. And water, I think, cancels out fire.
I don't like the idea of like taking tyrant side in anything, but Sun Tzu never wrote a chapter on water.
That's because they didn't have the technology to use it.
He had water! You're telling me the ancient Chinese didn't have water?
Not shooting at high pressure.
Okay, all right. Should we finish this out?
Well, it's hard to say. This is actually a bit.
It is.
They all have pros and cons. They all
What's
have
your favourite?
caveats.
Fire.
Fire. I love fire.
What's your
Fire.
favourite?
I'm
Water?
still stuck on water or earth, but earth was devastating.
I think I would go Earth. As much as the air jokes are around, I think I would go Earth.
You have the same disposition as rocks.
It wouldn't matter
Yes.
what element I pick. You'd be like, oh, that's because, yeah, he'd just do it anyway.
You don't like airbending?
I'm sure.
We
So
can
you
make
do?
you like it.
Yeah.
Where's the pen?
I don't have it. You threw it away.
What do you guys think?
Yes. Out of the tests that we're able to do, what was the most deadly? And we understand with actual bending, they can ramp up the power and creative uses. We're just doing like basic throw the element at someone. And in that regard, it's a bit tricky. We have our thoughts. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for everyone who's watching. And if you like Avatar content, well, we've also tested Aang's Boomerang. Not Aang's.
Suckers.
Sockers?
Yeah, suckers.
Soccer.
Yeah.
Sucker.
Suckers. Yes, Shad. Yeah.
His boomerang. And it's actually really fun. It worked, surprisingly. Check it out.
Can I want to go with the flame